So tonight, all about the newcomers and the unbeatens. I'm looking forward to seeing the Tursınbay Kulahmet make his debut tonight.
This is MTK Fight Night. Next bout in super welterweight division. 8th round. Ladies and gentlemen, to the red corner, we invite the boxer representing Taras, Kazakhstan. Karsalınızlar, Sagadat Rахманкул.
Sagadat Rahmankul brings experience and largely a winning record to the ring tonight. He won 6 out of his 7. He's got the 4 stoppages along the way as well. He's been plying his trade stateside, where he had 5 fights, then a couple down in Mexico last year as well. He actually bumped into a familiar face on the international stage, I think, to boxing fans, whether it's in the UK, Mexico or the United States. Cosme Rivera, still boxing last year, well into his 40s, and down in Tijuana, Rahmankul stopped him in 5s. But tonight it's a very, very different man who's in the opposite corner. Looking forward to seeing Tursınbay Kulahmet.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent representing blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, professional debut of the boxer. Karsalınızlar, representing Kızılorda, Kazakhstan. Tursunbay Kулахмет.
Our man giving it the full treatment. Looking forward to Tursunbay Kulahmet make his professional debut tonight at the age of 26. A talented amateur as well, a national champion, which sets you out as being of above average ability when you can win that title in Kazakhstan, and indeed a world championship medal in his locker as well. So here he is, trying to translate some of that elite amateur ability in the professional ranks. I'm really looking forward to seeing him pit his wits against a guy with plenty of experience tonight. There he is, Kulahmet. Plenty of people excited about this, the start of his professional journey. Was Himshabek Kunkabayev, who's top of the bill at cruiserweight later on tonight. Loads of people excited to see him make his debut, and Kulahmet, plenty of people starting to think likewise. Looking forward to this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is super welterweight division, consists of 8 rounds. Let me introduce 2 boxers representing red corner. He is a 2-time Kazakhstan champion. He is a 177 centimeters tall. His weight is 69.9 kilogram. Professional record of the boxer: 6 wins, 1 loss, 4 wins by way of knockout. Representing Taras, Kazakhstan. Karsalınızlar, Sagadat Rahmankul. His opponent representing blue corner. He is a champion of Asia. He is a champion of Islamic game. He is 180 centimeters tall. Weight is 69.4 kilogram. Ladies and gentlemen, professional record of the boxer representing Kızılorda, Kazakhstan. Karsalınızlar, Tursunbay Kulahmet.
No, I've just done my own.
You shake hands, I wish you the best.
So, Katochigov is 11-0 for the next one.
Judge number one, are you ready?
Is
Judge number 2. Stop. Yeah. Judge number 2. Judge number 3. Time!
Round 1.
And then in the top of the bill, Kunkabayev is the debutant. Right, here we go then. First moments in the professional career of Tursunbay Kulahmet. Southpaw in the gold and white trunks. I tell you what though, Rahmankul looks in fantastic shape, and of course he is coming to win. He landed a right hand early on.
Beautiful movement there though from Kulahmet, a little body shot, right hook, left uppercut to the body, a little spin off. And again, a nice little left hand there from Kulahmet. I think for Rachmankulov, he's just got to settle down a little bit. Cause I think if he tries to, I understand he wants to be the aggressor and force the pace, but if he tries too hard against someone as skillful as Kulahmet, he'll walk onto trouble.
Yeah, you can see that he wants to be positive, he wants to be aggressive, Rachmankulov, but you can already see the footwork and the judgment of distance from Kulahmet. I think we've already seen in the kind of post-lockdown COVID era that there are matches being made that on paper look like the potentially tough assignments, and the difficulty for the matchmakers and the promoters is putting on entertaining fights but still moving their fighters at the right pace, and that's the difficult thing, I think, in this brave new world, Barry.
It is, but you know, it's not every fight can be can be undefeated against undefeated. But I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It'll bring you on for sure.
Oh, his left hand got through, and he's gone after him now. Kulahmet, he really sensed the moment.
Did you see the change of sight? Did you see the change of pace in his work there, wasn't it, Kulahmet? He felt like he hurt him, and he just sprung into life.
Oh, it was like a shark with some blood in the water. Head's just coming close to get a two there, so enthusiastic was he. Might have hurt him again, Kulahmet.
Yeah, it was a right hook over the top, and again there, nice sort of straight left hand. Good first round.
A couple of huge shots getting through. Bright start from Kulahmet. A couple of big shots in the final minute of that round getting through for Tursынбай Kulahmet.
Well, I just think he was really positive from the start, wasn't he? He came out, you know, I think Rachmankulov tried to push him back from the offset, but walked onto a few shots and thought I'd better, you know, just re-engage here, you know, reassess, and Kulahmet was all over him straight away. You know, good quality work. If he had to take a little step back, he's always looking to punch and then move off that front foot. And when he felt like he hurt Rachmankulov, he just jumped all over him.
Seconds out. Round two, ikinci round.
Into the second round then. First 3 minutes under his belt as a professional, Tursınбay Kulahmet. He got through with some big shots, and what was appealing to see for us as potential fans going forward is the way he suddenly exploded into action, and he was incentivized as he gets through with another couple of big shots. Decision making as a fighter is one of the biggest tests, I think, isn't it, for a young fighter? Not, you know, how to go about the job, but when to pick your shots, tactics, but also when to choose your attacks.
Oh, but he's looking really good. He had to take a couple of shots, to be fair, but he's taken them well, and you know, this is not an easy fight for a debut for anybody, but he's boxed really, really clever.
I think Rachmankulov, he was trying to come forward from the start of the first round, but I think he realises he can't stand off this guy, that he needs to try and get close if he can.
He does, but I think, you know, as he found out in the very start of the first round, if he tries to just rush forward, he's going to walk onto a wall of pain. So he has to be a little bit clever, a little bit smart, and more guile to these attacks. And you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to walk forward, be an aggressive counter punch, and try and fire it off the punches of Kulahmeta.
I tell you what, he leads off with those body shots, Kulahmeta, Barry, and those are meaty shots, particularly the left hand.
They are, and they're lovely, but they also, that's the only thing that I've tagged up as being a worry for him, because to throw a body shot from so far out means your hands are low and your chin's exposed for quite a long period of time. So that's something that Rachmankulov should try and capitalise on if he can. Just throw a right hand on the pipe when he gets caught with a body shot. Lovely work.
Stopped him in his tracks, didn't he, Kulahmeta? It looks like he punches sharply and with a bit of authority too.
He doesn't. Rachmankulov, he's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to get that front foot on the outside so he can sort of line up Kulahmeta for the right hand. But Kulahmeta was just a bit too clever for him.
Won a bronze medal last year in Russia, the amateur championships. Lost to a Filipino fighter, Umar Marcial. Underlining that amateur talent. Now translating it into the pro ranks. Looking mustard, isn't he, Kulahmeta?
He really is.
Now that was better though from Rachmankulov, trying to punch with Kulahmeta, and he did land his own right hand there just before the bell, ending another busy round for Tursınbay Kulahmeta.
That left hand there, we're seeing it here. That's a beautiful shot. It's just so well delivered. He pushes off the back foot, so he gets a lot of weight. Keeps that distance, so he turns from the core, doesn't get too close. It's full extension on the left hand, and it's a speed and power behind it. It's a beautiful shot. He's looked electric, hasn't he? Really has.
Yeah, he does. Looks terrific. Even that shot landing on the gloves still rocked back Sagadat Rachmankulov.
And Rachmankulov is a good little fighter as well, to be fair. You know, I think this is a competitive match for most people to a decent level. But for your debut, to have a match like this is very ambitious. But the way he's controlled it so far has been really pleasant to see.
And obviously not everybody can be a Lomachenko fighting for a world title in your second or third fight or whatever it was, but I think with the good amateurs you can be maybe a little quicker, more ambitious with them.
Well, if he gets through this the way he has so far, then this is a big step up. He can't go back down the fighting journeyman after this, can he? For sure. Because he's boxing a fella here in Rachmankulov who they're touting to move up himself, to be honest, to a decent level. Good shot again. That left hand's a beautiful punch. The reason he has so much success when he throws the 1-2, there's a different pace in each punch. There's no rhythm to it. It's not like a bang bang like a lot of people. Even if sometimes that's super fast. He throws the jab a little bit slower, but still fast enough, and then that left hand then is like a bullet.
So are you saying he's a difficult fighter to get a read on?
Yeah, he is, really is.
Look at that. That's like lightning, that lead left. And I suppose he is so fast, maybe that's why he can get away with those body shots that he's been using to...
Well, I think he is fast, but I think his judgment of the distance and his timing is exceptional.
Just a little, I think he had a little nick to the side of the left eye, Kulahmeta, maybe from the heads coming close together in the first round. Yeah, you just sense he's trying to walk Rachmankulov onto something here.
Rachmankulov's got to try and throw a few feints now, just try and vary some of his work as well. It might not work for him, but little cut there, I think, on the left eye of...
Yeah, I mentioned that before, Barry. Now, it's just worsened now, whether that's that the head's coming close together.
Shot. I think he thought he knocked him over there. Looked like it,
yeah, suddenly out of picture away he went. He's looking good here. Nice body shot getting through there from Kulahmeta too. Rachmankulovым, he's still trying, but it's just not enough against this classy looking debutant.
Oh, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, he's been quality so far. They're going to have to deal with that cut in between rounds.
And he's paced it well, hasn't he? That's what's been impressive as well. Even though Rachmankulov's is constantly trying to push forward, you still feel that Kulahmeta is the one controlling the pace at all times, even when he's on the move. And it's mainly because, not because of his jab, it's that shot there, that left hand.
Yeah,
he throws him from different angles, throws him when he's moving different directions. He's just been really, really good tonight so far.
Fast, sharp,
Round 4,
classy, little bit of everything from Tursынбай Kулахмет. I'll tell you what, it's a step up, no doubt, for Rachmankulovым tonight. He's been sort of beating up on guys and stopping guys with losing records. I said it was the veteran Cosme Rivera, the age of 43 or something. He fought last year. Crikey, Rivera, we remember fighting Lee Purdy about 7 years ago, but Andre Berto and Zab Judah, what seems like a decade and a half ago or thereabouts. So familiar name to plenty of boxing fans. So that gives you an idea where Rachmankulov's, but he's tried tonight, and Kulahmeta's just got all the answers. And an 8-rounder, Barry, straight off the bat.
Yeah, that just shows the intent, doesn't it, where they're going to push him, how fast they're going to push him.
That's target practice with that
really
left hand.
is.
And it's so fast, there's just nothing Rachmankulovым can do about it. There it goes again.
And you could sort of say, I'd like to see a bit more variety in his work. But do you need to when that's working every time you throw it?
And he's so effective. Look at the right eye of Rachmankulovым. It's closing second by second because of all of those sharp, fast left hands. And I tell you what, if this carries on and Rachmankulovым tires, he could be in a bit of bother.
Not so much tired mentally.
Now he's getting through. Might just start to beat him up now, it looks, Kulahmeta.
You start feeling sorry for yourself here, don't you? Think if nothing works, I can't get away with that left hand, and it's without knocking you out, it's a hurtful shot.
And you look at that right eye of Rachmankulovым. And there's the jab behind it too.
I see him jab it high now there, Kulahmeta, and then throw that nice long left hand right in the center pit of the stomach. Finish with a right hook over the top.
He's thrown a lot of punches so far. We reached the halfway stage. But he's the one that wants to break off from the clinch. He's the one landing the big shots, Kulahmeta. And there's the body attack that Barry was asking for.
I'm not sure if he hurt his left hand there, sorry.
Well, we'll just keep a little eye on that. He threw a lot of leather, and particularly the left hand. That was a big round for Kulahmeta. Well, they've had that cut to deal with as well. That happened quite early on, didn't it? I think it happened early on, then it got worse, particularly in the third round. Suddenly it exploded, that cut.
But apart from that, he's been just absolutely fantastic. He really has.
They're pulling him out. Yeah, I thought it was a delay back to resume the action. And I just sensed that maybe Rachmankulov wasn't going to be sent out. He bows his head. He is despondent. I think the corner looking after him, Barry, and he was getting beat up in that last round.
That's a horrible feeling for the fighter because he knows he should be pulled out. He knows his right, but his pride. The corner would have to sometimes do that job for you, of course, because you're not going to quit, even though you know you wish you could get out, but you're not going to. You know, it's a funny feeling, but the corner do it. But it's such a horrible feeling when I've been saved, of course, with the towel thrown in one of my fights, and it breaks your heart, but you know it's the right thing. So it makes you sad more than anything else, and you could see that in him, couldn't you?
And absolute jubilation in the other corner when Tursınbay Kulahmet realised how this was unfolding. But he earned that result tonight. The performance was terrific right from the start, and at the very start, you're always a little wary of building up prospects, particularly on their debut. But I did say beforehand that there was a little bit of a buzz about this guy. There is a real buzz about Kunkabayev, who's coming at the top of the bill. But this guy is the sort of guy that people are quite sweet on, and you can see why, Barry.
You certainly can, because if he did that against a journeyman, against a guy who's lost 60 and won 5, and but only been stopped 11 times or 10 times or something, you say what a great performance. But he's up against a kid, another man here, who's lost 1 out of 7, and is competitive and a good fighter in his own right, and he is good. Rachmankulov will cause people trouble. You could see that, and he absolutely dominated.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, win by technical knockout on the round 4 is a blue corner, Tursınbay Kulahmet.
And for the first time in his career, Tursınbay Kulahmet gets his hand held aloft and sportingly appreciating his opponent, Sagadatom Rahmanakulov, who really did try tonight. He kept coming, he kept walking into those sharp, vicious, fast left hands, and it's an exciting style. Kulahmet, you're really going to be looking forward to seeing him again, that's for sure.
Oh, without a